Here's your 2 News Oklahoma Fantasy Football Forecast.
Mike just walked in. He said he's in mourning.
Yeah, Ryan's wearing black. Mike wearing the shades.
Sad name.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
My main man, Justin Jefferson, he is on IR. Reading all the latest reports, he's most likely done for the season.
Really?
Oh, really? I hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Not good. Not good. It is a significant hamstring injury. 4 weeks would be like miracle. That's unlikely. From all the ESPN reports, all the reporters on the boots on the ground, most likely it's longer than that. And the only hope that we would get him back is if the Vikings were in playoff contention.
Ryan, I will accept that trade offer. You can have Kirk Cousins send over.
I'll give you
Whoa,
Justin
that's
Jefferson.
huge news.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
gonna be long.
assumed more minor than that. My goodness.
It is a significant hamstring injury. And, you look back on several players before Keenan Allen was out 10 weeks with this type of similar injury.
Yeah, and they tried to bring him back a couple different times, and it never worked out. Yeah.
Let it heal.
Michael Thomas,
hamstring, let it heal.
it developed into a more chronic issue as well. So
Right.
they're like, hey,
Yes,
he's
absolutely.
our Porsche. Let's just back off and let him heal and
Well,
come
that's
back
wise.
next year.
My goodness. Okay, so Ryan, you've got Justin Jefferson in this league.
Yep, and that was that's kind of where my auto draft gamble all went toward was
Wow.
three players and 2 of them potentially out for the season so far.
Who are the?
I had Nick Chubb,
oh,
and so I got McCaffrey left, which is still
Okay.
good, but that's
this auto draft. We need to research what's
I
going
would
on.
love
over
to
there.
redraft this league.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a squad. Wow. Well, that is huge
Oh,
news. There is no such
hold
thing
on.
as bigger news in fantasy.
We just have some breaking news. Do we have breaking news music?
we sure don't.
Jefferson.
Well, play that music we do have.
Yeah,
We need music
what
for
do we
this.
got?
Play it for like a second.
Here we go. There it is.
Breaking news. Jefferson has just been traded to the Atlanta Falcons.
Which Jefferson
Yeah.
is this?
Van Jefferson.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's
What? Poor Van Jefferson,
I know.
I'd
yeah.
rather take 2 snaps from Stafford than 2 snaps from Ritter, who will never even throw the ball to
I
him.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's weird.
okay.
But yeah, so that I don't know if that affects really anything for them. Atlanta has a very weird offense.
Very weird.
That's true.
But
Yep.
I want no part of it other than Bijan.
right.
Bijan.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's
So we all take L's this week
Oh.
in this league.
Nobody took a more shameful L than me.
yeah. When you
I
have
had
DJ
DJ.
Moore,
49 points.
mm,
Still took a loss. Left Goddard on my bench and played Kincaid instead at tight end. And if I don't do that, it's not even close. I might have had like the top score in the league this week if I had Goddard in the lineup.
oof.
Look, that's more than one for me so far this year. This is where a coach is probably getting fired in October.
Or a fantasy manager
You're
again.
certainly, you are taking a hard look at lots of things after a loss like that. It was
in my
it was
other
not
league,
good.
just to give you an example, I only scored 74 points last weekend at 3 injuries in the game, but DJ Moore almost having 50.
Yeah.
That one player almost beat my whole team.
I still lost.
Yeah.
I still lost.
Sorry, I don't mean to rub it in.
yeah.
It's
No,
just-
no. Look, hey, I like to try and own it. Just when I beat you head to head, I like to
Yep.
crow about it
Yep.
and have a little fun. And when I go down, it's time to own it. I'm trying to remember exactly, who. Obviously, it was on Monday night. Jacoby Myers, who did me in.
Yeah, he did.
You did well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Mhm.
I don't think I saw coming. Wasn't paying especially close attention.
Something, it was weird. Devontae was out there. I just sometimes don't get that. I mean, you got this stud receiver. I don't get it. He was that played all the snaps, and
Yeah.
I think he has a big week this coming week after that whole deal. Because I imagine he's the type of player when he was with the Packers, when he would have down weeks,
Mhm.
the next week would be huge.
Yeah. So Brees Hall really got me. 28 points.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
the top performer
Yeah.
for the other team.
Who were you-
and,
you're
and
playing
Brees Hall's a
Dan's-
guy.
You're playing Dax.
Yeah, Dax Home Furnishings, which
Yeah,
is, I
okay.
believe, Steve Sandell.
Yeah, that's Steve.
But I know it's not on our sheet, but I just love Brees Hall, and
Yeah.
I really wish that that I had a little more faith in him fantasy-wise, because I think he was gettable. The start of the season when people didn't know exactly what it was going to look like, and especially when Rodgers went down.
Yeah.
And obviously I think smart fantasy folks who had seen the flashes knew that, Dalvin Cook's not going to take much from this guy, and the Jets will have to lean on him. But I just thought it was going to be an offense that didn't move at all. And I thought it would, I thought the injury would end up kind of killing Breece's season.
Well, I mean, they had added Dalvin too, so I mean,
they've got a couple of pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, you're not going to mistake these guys for the Chiefs or the Bills anytime soon. But Breece Hall's a player, no question.
Helps when you play the
Broncos.
Broncos.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
it's a get right
Recipe
game.
for success. That is a get well game, if ever there was one.
But yeah, as far as our show league, I took the loss, so now I'm not in the lead anymore. In the projections, I've fallen behind the one and only Annie Brown.
Yeah, she gave me an L a couple weeks ago. I believe.
She's been on fire. And that'll be tough because, like we had mentioned, Justin Jefferson being out, and that was one of my, that was my first pick, I believe, and so options wise for people who are worried about Justin Jefferson, I mean, obviously the Vikings have Jordan Addison, the rookie, who's really talented.
He is.
Although when you look at the snap counts and everything like that, he's mostly before this point, obviously he'll be on the field more now. But to this point, KJ Osborne had been acting as that number 2 receiver. And whether or not, Addison definitely has a way higher ceiling, KJ Osborne is definitely a guy who should also still be paid attention to on the waiver wire and all that.
Jefferson has been so good since he came to the league. There's really no comparing him to anybody.
Right.
But I'll just say that watching Jefferson in college and then watching Addison in college, they reminded me of each other at least some. I'm not saying that he can fill that role exactly, but he's a guy with a high ceiling who's already, I would say, ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
As an NFL rookie. So yeah, certainly if you've got him, he becomes far more interesting to play. Now, I believe contractually, I just wanted to mention this briefly. I believe contractually, if Annie wins this league, she takes your spot next year, right? She becomes the forecast part of this podcast.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just something to watch.
That is in the
Just
bylaws.
something to watch. Yeah, that's right, in the bylaws. Thank you.
By the way, my son's running my team, so hey, you're taking the poor guy out. I will look for.
By my count, that's at least 3 times you've thrown Reed under the bus so far this season. I'm taking losses, but I'm at least looking inward over here.
Look for Brandon Powell to be a big name to add. I know that's not probably even on our list, but he's a guy that O'Connell's familiar with in L.A. And if you notice, just Sunday, he put up 8 fantasy points, even with Justin Jefferson there. And I think we're going to see a lot more Powell than anybody's leading on to believe. That's just my feeling on that.
Sure. So I wanted to talk about. There's a ton of other injury issues. Like Anthony Richardson goes out again. This Colts offense is so hard to figure out as far as like what players are going to do well. I in this league and in my other league, I have Zach Moss. Left him on the bench because I was scared of Jonathan Taylor re-signing.
Right.
Sure enough,
understandable. But
Jonathan Taylor doesn't even start the game. Zach Moss has the game of his life.
Yes.
From
the very start.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like it was on bench for me as well in my other league.
Yeah.
So yeah, you thought you did the proper mechanisms of, hey, Taylor's back. This is going to be, maybe we gave Taylor too much credit to come back in so quickly. We should have probably thought, like ease him in like they did. Now next week you can't play Moss.
Well, it's one of those things that, I think I will probably end up playing him only because it'll be the Minshew offense and not the Anthony Richardson offense.
Yeah, that's true.
And we had talked about that before when Minshew came in, when Richardson got hurt early in the season, that it really opened things up for Moss because there weren't the quarterback runs. It was all Minshew, And so if that's the case, especially on a bye week where this obviously in my one league, I'm working with a lot of injuries and a lot of bye weeks where Zach Moss is going to be my best option no matter what. But even then, even if with some slightly worse options, I would start him this week at least just to not feel as bad about not starting him this last week.
Well, and after last week's performance, surely they want to feed him. You don't want to just start giving it to Taylor nonstop, right? You're going to ease him in. And if Moss is hot, let's ride the hot hand at least, for a bit.
Yeah.
You don't think so? You're all in on Taylor starting now?
And I've got yeah. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. That's just me. I wouldn't trust it. I think. But then again, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So
Sure.
I just think you got this superstar there who's been itching to get back and has stuff to prove. And all it takes is Taylor to get one long run, and we're like, okay, well, he's got the hot hand, so we just
Right,
automatically switch to him, and Zach comes in as the filler.
Can we cut back to Mike's camera for just 1 second? Let's.
he keeps sinking.
That's what you call headroom. You can get 2 heads in there. You slouching?
So let me ask you this.
Maybe somebody move my
The
seat down.
chair.
So let me ask you this: when it comes to when we're talking about Zach Moss and some of these other guys who had huge weeks, Jamar Chase with 52 points, DJ Moore, as you mentioned, with 49 points. What do you think of those 3 guys? What do you think means more for their future fantasy prospects? Like, who can you count on the most out of those 3 going forward? I mean, Chase is the probably more obvious answer, but that offense is a little weird.
Well, I think that what we saw last week is that offense finally, not being weird anymore. I mean, that signifies the start. That feels significant to me. Like it was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Old Joey Burrow was going to get,
Yeah.
right at some point, and he was going to find Jamar Chase. And to me, of those 3, no question. I mean, DJ Moore, I may not play him the rest of the year, right? I feel like 49 points, that ain't happening.
But he's only 26. I mean,
but he's
I
playing
want to
for the
trade
Bears.
I don't care. I want to trade for him. He's a
good player.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
He is.
On a bad team.
And he's been on bad teams.
Jamar Chase is a very good player.
Yes.
With a very, very good quarterback alongside. That feels to me like it's going to be 52 points is not sustainable. Sure. But I think they've broken out, and the Bengals are going to, with maybe a couple of speed bumps along the way, they're going to be the Bengals by the end of the year.
There's no doubt. Chase is the number 1 overall fantasy player in the NFL. Easy. That Justin Jefferson out, Chase is in.
Mm-hmm.
Fields looking pretty good. So,
Thursday night, Washington, they were winless. Winless teams are always dangerous.
And they came just off a huge division in the trenches game.
Yeah.
They're a little tanked. Their gas was a little tanked. So, who did they play this week? We'll see.
Okay, when I was a kid, I remember those Jim McMahon Bears teams. I'm not a Bears fan, but
Bears.
To me, the NFL is more interesting when the Bears are good.
Mm-hmm.
I love the city of Chicago. I want their team. I think those fans deserve something nice. I just can't. I can't trust them. I can't see. I would. Let's just put it this way. I would love nothing more than to think that was something that was some sort of breakthrough. And I just don't see it, partly because I watched that game, and I cannot believe the extent to which they run quarterback power runs with that guy. How in the world does he make it through a season?
I don't think he will.
Washington's game plan was all kinds of odd defensively. It was a short week game. I mean, DJ's really, really talented, and Fields' ability to run, if a team has to respect it, is absolutely going to open some things up for him. I bet he does have a couple of big games.
Sure.
But I just can't imagine. I can't imagine it all comes together like that very often at all for the Bears.
I agree. The coaches can only put so much brain power into so many games, and if you have 2 to choose from between the Bears and the Eagles, you're going all in on the Eagles. And they came out all in on the Eagles. And I mean, they almost won. They should have won that game. If Riverboat Ron would have been Riverboat Ron, they would have won the game. But somehow he got scared. It's like,
isn't that funny? He got that nickname back when going for it on 4th and short, in the red zone was crazy.
Yeah.
And now it's like everybody goes for it on 4th down in their own side of the field.
And he doesn't. And you're like, he would have won that game. So they put all their resources in that game because they thought, well, we can slack off a little with Chicago because we put all in on that's our divisional game. That's exactly right. That's more important.
No, that's right. That's how you look at an NFL schedule. No question.
The Bears host the Vikings this week on Sunday. Yeah. That's
another get-right game.
That's going to be a messy game.
No kidding.
One other, we talked about Jonathan Taylor coming back. Cooper Kupp came back, was as advertised, awesome.
As a Puka Nacua owner.
Say that again?
Puka Nacua owner. It was great. But as as someone that loves fantasy, I hate seeing Cooper Kupp and these people get all these stupid numbers every weekend. It drives me crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Drives me crazy.
Unless you had him.
Yeah, that's
It's,
right.
well, yeah, it's the old, okay, these guys go out, they're going to get 20 points a game. Like, don't these defenses figure that, I mean, like, nobody
Yeah.
covers these guys?
They're that good. Cooper Kupp. Okay, so Cooper ended up with how many yards exactly? It was over 100. If you had told me,
He got up
It was
to 20.
118.
yeah, there you go.
Okay.
If you had told me when Cooper gets back and is good enough to go for over 100 yards, what kind of production do you think Puka is going to have that day?
Yeah.
I would have thought next to nothing. I mean,
Right.
that's interesting to me that he did end up with respectable wide receiver
Yeah.
2 numbers.
Sure.
So if you were smart enough to get Puka Nacua at the start of the year, I think he remains like
Yeah.
a
He's-
heck of a guy to have on your squad, no question.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I don't like it. Even though I got him and it's great and all. It's
When
just-
you said Puka Nuka, I thought maybe you were talking about something I had missed. It like his fans were calling
I know,
themselves.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's
this
it.
was
The Puka Nukas.
exactly. I'm a Puka Nuka.
Puka Nuka.
You obviously have some real deep seated. I'm going to say anger, maybe not hatred, but anger for Cooper Kupp. So it's just you're a Puka Nuka, and then we need to come up with some sort of hate group that you're in for Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. I'll think of that.
Yeah.
I'm weird
I
in
like it.
fantasy. Like if I'm facing
If you're taking touches from my guy,
well, it's not that
dead to
really.
me.
It's in my other league. You know, I have to go against Cooper and Puka, and it's just like,
Oh.
it's like, come on, guys, cover these people. You know,
Come on,
Take
corners.
something away.
See, I
Take
mean,
something away, defense.
yeah, and to let DJ Moore and Jamar Chase. I mean, like, hello. I mean, it's astonishing how week in and week out these people are the same people.
Uh-huh.
And it was Justin Jefferson weekend. We had 25 fantasy points almost every single game except this last one. So the Chiefs, props to them. They're like, "Oh, hey, let's take out Jefferson." I watched. They had triple team Jefferson.
Yeah.
They had to do what they had to do.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, I did. Look, I know we're sort of running short on time,
Yes.
but I marvel at the very best guys in the NFL at that position and how they are able to do it week after week, no matter what you throw at them.
Yeah.
Like there are only a couple defenses in the league that can really do anything about some of those guys at the very top, and that's why fantasy wise, they are worth whatever you got to spend until they pull a hamstring.
That's right.
Real quick update, just learned about Amon-Ra St. Brown is that he will probably play this. So they saw the Panthers on the schedule and they wanted to protect him from
That's right.
himself. Said, hey, you're going to take the day off. We got this,
Yep.
you know.
Laporta, Josh Reynolds, they can handle this.
Exactly. We come back the next week. So
Yeah, so some of those other injuries I just want to rattle through before we get to our primetime forecast. Like we mentioned, Anthony Richardson with that shoulder, the AC joint deal, he could miss a few weeks. Mentioned Justin Jefferson. James Conner, he's got a knee issue. He could miss multiple weeks. Top of your waiver wire is going to be the Amari DeMercado.
Yeah. TCU guy.
Okay, I didn't know where he was coming from.
He looks NFL body.
Yeah, and he played well when Connor went down. He played well this past week, and
There you
and he got all of the snaps once Connor went down. So
Okay, good to know.
so he should be in there. Daniel Jones will probably play this upcoming week on our Sunday night football game. Tyrod Taylor's the backup there, just in case he doesn't. But I would bet Daniel Jones plays. Austin Eckler and Mike Evans both expected to be back. So a lot of people have been waiting a couple weeks for that. You mentioned Amon-Ra St. Brown, Devon Achane.
which Tyreek Hill still calls him Chain, so that's
I know.
interesting. I was watching Tyreek, he's like, yeah, the A-Chain guy, and I'm like,
something tells me it's hard to change Tyreek Hill's mind.
yeah, this is true.
So he is dealing with a knee issue that during the game, I guess he had gone to the coaches and been like, it's not that bad. And then after the game, they're like, it's kind of a little worse than you'd let on. So that's something to watch. Jeff Wilson could be coming off IR this week if that is the case, if Achane misses any of that more time. And yeah, let's just get to our Sunday night football game. It's the Giants at Buffalo.
What is the line
That's
on
Fox.
this thing? Is that
Every
2
week I do the
touchdowns?
wrong-
It was plus 14.5 this morning.
My word.
Yeah. So
We should be able to flex out of these things.
yes,
they
At
need to
any-
do.
you spend $1
yeah.
billion.
yeah.
You don't need the Giants.
Although
how many times have we had the Giants?
They
That's
keep-
twice now, right?
But I think we've got 2 more times with them, if I'm correct.
What is going on?
You know, you get in the playoffs, and then
Yeah, it's usually
Look,
It's usually like back third of the season they start flexing games.
If this is your job, man, look, and I know hindsight, whatever. Did we really think that the Giants, after squeaking into the playoffs last year, were like knocking on the door? They were going to go beat the Eagles or something? I mean, there is the Eagles and the 49ers, right? And and then somewhere down the line, there's the Cowboys, who nice, but really kind of you punch them in the mouth like the Niners did the other night, and
they fall
that
right
can happen.
down.
Yeah, exactly. Nice little front runners. And then way below that even is the Giants. What are we doing putting these guys on Sunday
TV
Night Football
audience.
that often?
TV audience.
Look,
you know
what a TV audience likes, Mike?
good.
They
Football.
like good football.
I know.
All right? And the
They think-
Giants don't play good football. I
think
hope we
New
clip
York-
this for Twitter or Instagram or whatever we do.
New York being
That
one of
was-
the
that
top
was good.
TV markets in the United States. The potential
I know.
viewership. Oh, they made the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
turn that one off in the second
Oh,
quarter.
Yeah,
I know.
Buddy.
I got Darren Waller, and I have to watch that, and I'm like, oh, this is awful. And I was actually glad when that backup came in, because I was like, oh, hey, I got a really good tight end I'm going to throw it to. And Waller got a lot of his yardage when the backup came in. So bring on the backup.
Yeah.
So like I said, the line on that as of this morning, plus 14.5, not ideal. Buffalo coming off the loss against the Jags in London, so they'll be angry, probably.
You know, I'm going to take that 14.5.
Sure.
I will. Because NFL's weird.
It
You
is.
know,
Yep.
Whenever we think
Football
it's
happens.
absolutely going to happen this way, it never does. I mean, let's be honest. Did we think that the Giants, even though they lost to the Dolphins in Miami, would have held it pretty close that long in the game?
Mhm.
I mean, the defense should have. They had an interception for a return touchdown. So I'm going to go over on the under of the 14.5.
Sure.
I think
Okay.
by 10.
Sure. All right. Well, let's get to our prime time forecast. So we all won this last week, even though we all took L's in our league, but we all got our picks on this
All right.
on our prime time
that?
forecast. So who are you guys taking?
I will go with, I'll go, Waller for the under.
Well, as Ryan knows, that was going to be my pick pre-show.
Oh, it is 11. It says 16
That's right.
on there, but I checked again before we started.
11?
It's 11. Yeah.
Then I'll go over.
Okay.
He's going over.
All right. Waller over.
I like it. You know what? Give me the under on Cook.
The under on Cook. Okay.
That's a good call.
I'm taking it from Mike that the Giants are going to bow up and the Bills are maybe not that interested.
You know, I am going to take the under on Josh Allen.
Okay.
I think it's just going to get out of hand early.
And why
he's-
even
yeah.
bother? Yep.
Mhm.
Why even bother? Let's hand it up. Work on the old running game.
That's right.
Not good for me. Okay.
All right. Well, that'll do it for our primetime forecast. For Mike Collier, Caden McFarland.
Yeah.
I am Ryan Love.
Nice job, fellas. Efficient.